How you guys doing today? All right. Let me make sure I look okay. I look crispy than I'm. All right. So, we're gonna be reacting to the PlayStation 5 showcase. This is live on Twitch, by the way. If you're not a homie over on Twitch, show up. What you doing? We over here cutting up to T-Pain and shit. So, I'm gonna have the homie Logan and the homie Abby show up real quick. Let me pull them up. Okay, what I think we're getting out of this showcase, guys, is that I think we're getting a price reveal because Xbox had to show their hand because of leaks and shit, right? Uh, so I think we're getting a price reveal. I don't think it's going to be cheaper than the Xbox though. I think the main PlayStation is going to be 500, and I think the one without the disc drive is going to be like 400. Because as far as I'm aware, in terms of hardware, the smaller PlayStation is just. Oh, my stream is buffering. Do one of you guys have stream up?
I'm trying to pull it up right now.
I have it up, but it's been buffering. But I thought that it was just me. So.
I mean, I think it might have just been a lag in, Twitch or whatever. Either way, so I think as far as I know, in terms of hardware, the smaller PlayStation is just the PlayStation without a disc drive. So I don't think they can go lower on that. So I think I think the main PlayStation is going to be 500, and then the one without the disc drive is going to be 400. And I think we're going to be getting some day one stuff, right? I think they want to tell us what we're getting. If you pre-order the PlayStation 5, this is what you're getting day one.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, so, and then maybe they'll talk about some other games that are coming up later in the year. But that's what I think is going to happen. All right, let's start with Abby. Abby, what do you think? What do you think we're getting at is?
I think they're definitely gonna tell us price. I feel like I'd even go a little bit further and say that they're gonna reveal some of the big game titles that they're planning on releasing, not just like day one stuff.
All right, you have any of mine?
I don't know. Most of the games that I'm thinking of have already been mentioned, so like they're for sure coming. So.
All right, Logan, what about you, man?
Well, I've seen a couple leaks. I'm not gonna lie,
Okay.
and I think you are 100% spot on with the price based on what I saw of them having an early accidental reveal in Spain.
Ooh.
Yeah, there was an early accidental reveal where they had some banners up, and I think the price was almost exactly what you said. And I think that's probably what's going to happen unless they somehow changed it within the last, 24 hours.
Well, in terms of that, PlayStation, since they got the drop on what Xbox had, they might just go, fuck it. You know what? We'll go lower. Why not? Why not? We can do it. It's possible.
100% possible.
It's one of the good things about console wars.
Yeah.
Yeah. But game-wise, there's a lot of stuff that could be shown. Of course, the new Spider-Man, Miles Morales. There's all that stuff that could launch day one. I'm interested in seeing a couple things about games like Deathloop and maybe the Demon Souls remaster.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Again, it's very interesting that they may not show that because it could be not a launch title. I doubt Demon Souls is a launch title. But things like maybe even Dragon Age 4 or stuff like that, that we don't know when it's coming, but it'd be interesting to see if it's coming out.
Right. Okay. This is Sony stuff. This is probably gonna be AAA games and shit, right?
Yeah.
Right.
What I think I want to see from this is I definitely want to see stuff like day one. I think Ratchet and Clank, and
Ratchet and Clank's gonna be there.
Yeah, 100%. Ratchet and Clank and Spider-Man are for sure gonna be day ones. I don't know what else I want to see specifically, though. I just know for a fact they're gonna have some kind of shooter as a day one too.
Oh, they have to.
They have to. That's some kind of FPS game is gonna be a day one.
That's what I was gonna say. Either Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, whatever is out now.
Warzone.
Maybe. You think they're gonna announce anything about Godfall, Antar?
They talked about Godfall last time they did one of these, so I think so. They might. There's a possibility that they might talk about the development of Godfall.
And of course, we're going to see something like Gran Turismo or some other racing game.
Right, racing game.
For the.
Now here's the thing.
I thought Gran Turismo went out of business, like the franchise that was making.
I thought last time I heard that they may be making a 7, but I wasn't sure.
Interesting.
I mean,
Because
I
I know
know.
it was GT6 in like 2013, so it would be 7 years later.
That's true.
Yeah, I know they are probably gonna say something about the Mazda game, and they're gonna have some kind of NBA thing, or some kind of sports game, because
Whatever.
those are their tech demos, right? No disrespect to anybody who likes the sports games, but they're basically just tech demos. They're how close to real life can we get these graphics this time around?
Another thing I want to mention: have you seen about the Horizon like Forbidden West or whatever it's called?
Yes,
talking
it
about the
looks
new-
so fucking good.
Yeah. Do you think they're going to talk about that at all? Because it's another PS5 exclusive. I can guarantee you that.
I don't think
know
it's gonna
if
be
they'll
day
talk
one.
about it,
No, there's no way it's day one.
Right.
but they already had a little trailer for it a while ago.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They had
So I
like
don't
that
know
opening
if they'll,
trailer.
like-
So
One thing that they like to do in a lot of these things, like they used to do in E3, was like one video thing that they'd be like, "Here's a trailer," and then several months later there'd be E3. So then they show it again with more stuff.
right.
So
So
I
that's
could
what I
possibly
think is
see
gonna
it
happen.
happen.
That's exactly what I think is gonna happen. It's either gonna be the same trailer with more stuff in it, or it's gonna be a completely different trailer, but it's still gonna be a cinematic thing.
I mean, I doubt there's going to be gameplay, like full, like
Oh,
real, actual
absolutely
gameplay.
not.
Yeah.
But it'd be interesting to see another trailer.
Okay, here's what I
Yeah.
definitely want for these day ones, though. I definitely need to see gameplay for these day ones. Like Ratchet and Clank, they already showed gameplay for, but I need to see Spider-Man gameplay.
I
Oh
do
my
need to see
God,
Spider-Man gameplay. 100%.
Yeah. First up, I need to see how different Spider-Man was from how different the controls and everything were doing. Because this isn't just like another Spider-Man game and as a continuation. This is a different Spider-Man. So I want to see if they have like different mechanics or anything, or we still gonna have gadgets and everything like that. Miles Morales had like the like the drone or it hacked the Watchdog, whatever Watchdog shit he was doing in the first game. So I need to see some kind of gameplay from the day ones.
Well, you said Watchdog shit, and I'm reminded that Watchdog Legion may be a thing too.
Oh yeah,
I wouldn't be mad if we got another Watch Dogs game.
Well, the thing is, it's coming out. I have no idea when it's going to get dropped, though.
Right.
Okay.
They talked about this last year, beginning of this year.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk. I think that might be a thing that they talk
Of course.
about. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Do you think Resident Evil's going to be a thing? Because it's possible Resident Evil 8 gets more stuff said about it.
I'm gonna say solid maybe. I was gonna say no, but I'm gonna say solid maybe on that.
This would be a situation where Max goes like 25 gift subs and they mention it. Like,
no, I think that's gonna be a solid maybe. I'm leaning more towards no, because I don't know. I think Capcom kind of wants to keep its eggs in their basket rather than revealing them to the world.
mm-hmm.
They said Easter is ours, bitches. But yeah, I'm really excited. I want to know if they're gonna do different colors of the PlayStation, because they do have the white one where you look like fucking Coyote's jacket or whatever.
I sent you the link to the gold-plated one the other day.
Oh yeah, but that's like $10,000, and who's
No,
paying?
I know.
Who's paying?
That one was
Who's
more
paying
of a joke
$10,000
than
to fucking kiss my ass?
anything.
I'm not paying $10,000 for a fucking gold-plated.
The one thing I wish that PlayStation did that Xbox does is they let you like make custom controllers and stuff. Like
Oh
that's
yeah,
so
yeah.
cool.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the only way you can do that, but you have to go through third-party stuff, and that's always
Well, that's
the
what I
problem.
mean. Like they don't.
Yeah, you
they
always
don't
have the problem
like,
of fucking up
official-
your controllers or whatever.
Here's my other big thing too.
Right?
It's been a while since Final Fantasy VII Remake dropped.
It
Do
hasn't
you
been
think
that
we're
long.
gonna hear? Well,
No,
that's what I was wondering.
no. I don't think we're gonna hear shit about Final Fantasy VII Part 2 until
Do you
Not
think like
until after
2021?
2022.
Yeah, I was like, there's
like
no way it's happening
at
this year, right?
the earliest, late 2021, early 2022.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I was trying to see how you thought about it, and I was like, there's no way in hell.
Because there's a whole entire question of Unreal Engine 5, right? And
Yes.
if they're gonna switch over to Unreal Engine 5, and if that's the case, they have to build a whole new physics system and everything for Final Fantasy. And if not, if they're keeping with the old one, then we might see it earlier. But they might want to take more time to redevelop stuff and like add on to this and go, okay, people are complaining about this mechanic in the game. How can we make that better? So they're either gonna take time to polish that, or they're starting to grind up on different engine software.
Okay, now do we want to get Mimi? Because I kind of have a couple Mimi answers.
We still got time. Go for it.
Okay. Do you think Death Stranding will get remade on a PS5?
Yeah, I think they will upscale that.
Okay. Do you think Ghost of Tsushima will be re-released on the PS5?
If they don't do that, they'll be fools.
Okay, that was what I was thinking too. Because it hasn't been announced, hasn't been said, but how it looks on the PS4, they would make a fuck ton of money if they dropped it on the PS5
Yeah,
too.
if they don't do this,
Honestly,
Go ahead, Abby.
Honestly, most of the late PS4 games, I don't know why they wouldn't remake them or at least re-release them for the 5.
Well,
Yeah,
not
okay.
only that,
in terms
they
of
make so
remakes.
much money.
Yeah, in terms of like upscaling, right? In terms of just upscaling. I said
And
remakes.
I have one more Mimi answer or Mimi question.
Okay. In terms of just upscaling, right? Persona 5 Royale,
Oh yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us 2,
Yep.
And whatever one you said before.
It was Death Stranding.
Death Stranding, right?
Do you think they're... Well, I mean, obviously they're going to make another Persona game, but how long do you think it's going to be until you hear about
It's
it?
gonna be a minute.
Two,
It's gonna be a minute.
at the earliest 2025.
Yeah, well, yeah. Atlas likes to
Take their
make
time,
space.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
and
why
here's the
that's why we're getting SNT.
Well, okay. How long was the difference between Persona 4 and Persona 5? Like Persona 4
was like
Golden and then
7
Persona 4
years.
5.
Actually,
Yeah, like it
let's
was
look
almost
that
a
up.
decade. Like I think it was
Okay.
almost a decade. And it's like Atlas, and of course they did Persona 5, then Persona 5 Royale, then they did Persona 5 Scramble, which hasn't been released in the West yet, I don't think.
I'm still waiting for. Okay, so Persona 4, just flat Persona 4 came out in 2008. I'm looking for Golden. When did Golden release? Golden released in 2012.
Yeah, so 4 years after that.
Yeah, so that was the longest time. That's
Yeah,
the longest
that
wait.
was-
Which
that
is
was 8
why
years ago.
we're getting Shin Megami Tensei, the remakes of Nocturne, and then 5. So that'll tie people over until they can decide what they're gonna do with other stuff. Because first off, Persona games take a lot of development time.
Yes, they do.
Because if you look at it in terms of story, and I know I'm saying this for Abby's sake, because Abby has not actually played any of the Persona games. None of them really have. I know you've seen most of like 2 of them at least.
I have played part of them. I played the first one up through the first dungeon and almost... I played Persona 5 up through almost to the second dungeon. I just didn't play the whole game.
In terms of story-wise, all the Persona games have completely different stories.
Hey, there's only one thing tying them together, which is high school.
Right, yeah. And
That's it.
And that's just the Japanese trope. Like everything takes place in fucking high school. And because all these games are like have nothing to do with each other, they have to take a lot of development time and build a completely different world. The only thing tying these games together, like Logan said, is high school and the fact that they're personas.
I mean, makes sense. Because,
So,
I mean, if you keep repeating the same thing, it's going to get stale. So,
Right.
Well, and some people were even like, are they gonna, age up Persona and make it do like a college story or maybe even a full adult
honestly,
story?
that
I'm like,
wouldn't be a bad idea.
but they
that
run
way,
the risk of changing their entire plot point and
Right.
having to make a completely different game.
and reneging on certain character beats and everything.
Yeah,
like that.
exactly. Like they'd have
So-
to change a lot more than just where it's located. They have to because in Persona 5, you're a high school student who did some stuff and you got sent to another school. Like Persona 4, you did some stuff, you got sent to another school and lived in a different place.
I think
Well, in Persona 5, you have to do so much stuff with revolving around school and possibly getting a job and doing all these work things. But if you play the game as a 40-year-old man in their middle of their life and then they get personas, well, then you have to worry about like families, like an actual job you've worked for 20 years, like all that kind of stuff. It changes the mindset.
right.
Really,
I think
if
at
it's something-
best.
If
I-
it's something like what they did with Catherine, then they wouldn't be in the middle of a family.
True.
Well, the thing about Catherine is that Catherine was it was a dating sim, right? Catherine is the best way to describe Catherine is that it's a really weird dating sim.
Yeah.
And a dating sim works for any kind of character, right? They have otome games, they have fucking your generic harem anime game, right? So that works for any setting. You can put that as a fucking old man and be getting old women, and that probably sell. There's a fucking Colonel Sanders dating game.
Yeah, there is.
So
There is.
Gordon Ramsay dating.
Gordon Ramsay, I would do that one. Here's the thing: if in the next Persona game, if that comes anytime soon, if they do make any reference to Persona 5, I want it to be like how, at best, I want it to do how they did Persona 5 to Persona 4, where Joker is just the boss fight.
Well, here's the thing. Or there's possibility of like one character returning. Like remember in Persona 4 Golden, you go back to where the high school where Persona 3 happened.
Yeah, but you didn't see anyone. You just went to the high school.
Exactly, but like that kind of thing, like that subtle little like, hey, you're here.
Yeah, this technically takes place in the same world. Technically,
like that's all I need to see.
Yeah.
All I need to see is a high, like not necessarily a high school wearing that exact same uniform like they did in Persona 4 Golden, but like just having like a name drop of that city or something like that. That's all I need.
Logan, correct me if I'm wrong, if you even know. Yeah. Isn't the bar in Persona 3, or like the club or Club Escapade, isn't that technically a reference to Stray Sheep in Catherine?
I believe so. Well, they did say that Catherine takes place in the Persona world.
Right, so
I think it actually is a direct reference.
Alright, so that... Because if I remember correctly, there's like some flavor text if you go into Club Escapade. It's like you see this lone man with shaggy hair sitting at the bar by himself. It's
yes.
Like, that's Vincent.
Yep.
If you can't see it, chat, in YouTube, I guess, right? Nope, I'm pointing in a place that you can't see because my mouse is not actually going to the thing. Right behind me, and like right here. That's the Catherine collectors, the Catherine Full Body Collectors Edition. Yeah. That bitch slapped.
All right, I have two more Mimi questions before we get too far.
Let's go, Logan.
First off, God of War 2?
Definitely.
No. I think we're gonna get it. I think we're gonna get it. I don't think it's gonna be in the showcase.
That's what I was gonna say.
That was kind of what I'm thinking as well. And I feel the exact same way about the possibility of Bloodborne 2.
Okay, so Bloodborne is not something I know too much about. But if we're getting a Demon Souls remake, there's a possibility you can get it to Bloodborne 2. But I don't think they'd do anything until either Demon Souls is either out or is like confirmed for time to be out.
See, that's the thing. I don't know. Because Bloodborne when the fuck did Bloodborne come out? Jesus Christ.
Let's find out.
Hold on. I'm gonna look that up real quick.
Alright, you got it.
Bloodborne came out in 2015, so 5 years ago. And ever since then, people have been like, when's the next one? When's the next one? When's the next one? And I could totally see them dropping a trailer, but them being like, hey, see you in 2022. You know what I mean? Just like, hey, fuck you. Like,
you could have waited an hour for me to get off. Caitlin, it's not about you, bro. It's not. I didn't time when they were gonna do this showcase, dude. It ain't about you, man. If I had it, this would have been at 8 o'clock at night. If it were up to me, that's prime time for me.
You right.
Your boy is nocturnal in this bitch. Someone said Dragon's Dogma 2. What do you think about that?
4.
4?
Yeah, 4. Dragon's Dogma 4. Because it's been Dragon's Dogma 2, you mean? I'm sorry, I said Dragon Age. I'm thinking of a completely different thing.
Dragon's Dogma 2.
God, I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that... I mean, I want it to, because Dragon's Dogma is one of my favorite games of all time. But Dragon's Dogma also came out fucking forever ago. Like, let me see. If I can spell dragons. Dragon's Dogma. Dragon's Dogma original came out in 2012. The remake, Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, which was like an expansion pass, came out in 2013. So 7 years ago.
Really been that long?
Yeah. And they recently, like last year, Dark Arisen put it on Switch. But they're also making a fucking anime of it. So like, I want it to be a thing, but I don't have my hopes up.
Yeah, I kind of doubt. It. It's not that it won't come out, because I'm sure it will eventually, just not now.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is it's like I want it so bad because I'm still replaying fucking Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. Like I said, that came out 7 years ago. I'm still playing it, but I don't. I want it so bad, but I've gone so long without it that I'm like, it's not gonna happen.
All right. Yeah, I can see that. I'm trying to think. Is there anything PlayStation specific that I want?
It'll never happen, but I want a sequel to Journey.
No.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
not. That was like a one-off thing. They were like, "Can we do this?" And
I know
such
that.
a good game.
I know that.
That's
That's
such
why
a
I
good
said.
game.
That's why I said I know it'll never happen, but like I do want a sequel for it.
hold on,
Yeah.
let me look at some PlayStation exclusives real quick, because Death Stranding was
Death Stranding was fucking great.
Listen. I don't. I
Okay,
still.
you're-
I understood what that game was for a day, and I completely. I don't know what it's about anymore.
Okay, here's one that I'm curious what your opinions are. Do you think Deus Ex is gonna get another sequel?
I would love that. I would throw money at it today if it got it, but I don't think it's getting announced today.
I
Like
don't know
that
anything about Deus Ex besides Dexter saying it was
Because
amazing.
fuck, when did Mankind Divided come out?
I believe it was 2016.
Like so 4 years ago?
I think.
Yeah, Deus Ex Mankind Divided came out in 2016. Which, if we know about Human
It was like at the end of-
Revolution...
It was like at the end of 2016.
Yeah, and Human Revolution came out 9 years ago, 2011.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
You know what I want? It'll never
What do you
happen.
want?
But you know what I want? I want Jack and Daxter back.
nope, never happening.
It'll
Done.
never happen.
Cut
I
out,
don't-
cut.
that's what I want.
You know what I also want to see? I also want to see stuff about Dying Light 2.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
I
can
don't
see
know
that.
anything about that game. What is that?
It's a survival
Dying Light
horror.
1, it's a zombie survival horror game with parkour. Basically, it's like if
Okay.
Mirror's Edge was zombies.
Ooh, that
And
actually sounds kind of lit.
Dying Light 1 is fucking super cheap on Steam. I swear to you, it's a great game. You could also play it co-op. But it's set
Hold
in
on
like
a minute, I
a
gotta look up this game now.
it's set up in like a not African. I can't remember where it's at, but it's like Haram is like the city, and you get dropped in to try to save or try to find the people trying to make a cure and stop them. But you, the main character, get infected and have to also deal with the cure and also listen to your shadow boss.
Ooh.
It's really cool, and they keep adding, like they keep updating it. I think they updated it like fucking last week. Like it's such a cool game, and I want to see what they do with the sequel.
Right on.
Here's a question, Logan. Do you think we're gonna get another Infamous game?
No,
Ooh,
I think
don't
that's dead. I think it's dead after Second Son. I straight up
Well,
think it is.
Well, they had
Yeah.
First Light. Did that come out before Second Son?
I don't think it sold well enough after the last couple times for it to actually have another thing coming. Or they're gonna make a risk and have it come out and put a bunch of money into it, which may make it great, and then it's gonna come back.
I think if it does come out on PS5, then it will be a launch title, only because that's kind of like an all or nothing.
Like, exactly. It's
Yeah.
either really good or it's gonna flop.
Yeah.
Like that's how Infamous looks to me right now.
Well,
Either it's gonna
and
be one of the
plus-
greatest games, or it's gonna
and
flop.
plus, if it comes out as a launch title, then that means that people are more likely to buy it than they would later on.
True.
Yeah, it's fair. All right. What about my nigga Parappa the Rap? No, I'm just kidding.
No. Actually, another game I want to know is I know that Hitman 3 will be coming to PS5. We
Okay.
know that.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see more of it because I think it's dropping in like January.
Yeah, they're just talking about like having a VR for it and everything.
Yeah, and I'm like, I kind of just want to see it.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna ask rather, Shadow of the Colossus or anything in that series. What do you think about that?
Oh man, no.
I
I
feel
don't
like
think so.
okay, I don't think it's gonna get announced today, but I think it will eventually. Just because it is kind of a long-running series, you know.
Yeah, but I feel I feel
man.
the same way about that I feel about Uncharted, right? I feel
Yep.
I feel like if they keep doing it, it's just they're gonna soil the brand, you know. It's kind of like what
Yep.
Infamous did. Infamous kept going.
Yeah.
I think if Infamous stopped at 2, it would have been perfect.
Well, you know what
Honestly,
also would have been great? If the Prototype series, you remember those games?
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
fucking Prototype?
Oh yeah,
If that stopped after the first game, great. Then they made Prototype 2 and it was ass.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Like, it's better to stop with one good game than one good game and one trash game.
Exactly.
I actually remember what in the fuck is happening right now. YouTube?
It was your
Yeah.
stream doing weird shit.
No, it was just YouTube. Oh god, that's loud. My YouTube. I tried to close on my YouTube Music, and then it was just like, "What do you mean close? YouTube is forever."
What's the close button?
Yeah. Prototype 2. I still remember buying that game, and I was like, "Oh shit, there's a black dude on the front of it. Yeah, let me get this."
ass.
And it was garbage.
Ass.
It was trash.
Ass.
If Prototype 1 was amazing.
It was great. I loved it. It was
not. It didn't handle the best, but it was fun.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, okay, here's one I just thought of. Do you think we're gonna get another, I can't think of the studio that made the games. Another game by, the same people that made Detroit and Heavy Rain.
Oh, you're
and
talking
Beyond.
fucking,
Yeah.
I know who you're talking, not Quantum Break. That's not
Yeah,
them.
Quantum
no,
Dreams?
it was Quantum Leap or Quantum something.
Quantum some. No, I don't.
No,
think we're
no,
getting
it was Quantic Dream.
that. Quantic. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, Quantum Dream.
No, I don't think we're getting that.
You don't think they're gonna make another game?
Eventually.
No. Eventually, I'm talking about it for the showcase.
Oh, okay.
Eventually, David Cage is not going to sit on his ass. He likes making interactive movies.
I have problems with David Cage, but I will
Oh,
say
hey.
Detroit was great.
Logan, I meant to tell you this, but I was rewatching the Twilight movies the other night, and this is relevant. And the girl that they modeled Kara after was one of the extra vampires in the last movie.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute.
I forgot you told me about that. PlayStation Plus collection. Okay, what's going on there, bro?
What's poppin'?
I wonder if they're gonna do
Remind me
like
to watch
Nintendo did with old PlayStation games.
They should. They'd make a lot of money out of that.
I don't know why every console doesn't do that.
Exactly. I think it's a stupid idea that they don't capitalize on. Oh!
Yo!
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Wow.
So this is
Wow.
fucking upscaled.
Yeah, it's just getting upscaled. Oh, Final Fantasy 15. There it is. Fallout 4. Wow!
MK. Uncharted.
Oh, look at fucking Ratchet and Clank back in that bitch.
Ratchet and Clank look good.
Days Gone's also a good game.
That looked really good.
Until Dawn!
I said it earlier.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, clean! Clean!
Hello, Connor.
Yeah, exactly. I saw Connor went clean!
There you go, Infamous.
Yeah. Batman.
Yo, that was a cool transition.
Ah!
Oh,
Bring it back. Bring it back. Wow.
After all we've
Why do these still look good as shit, dude?
The Last of Us remastered
Oh,
look.
fuck
I thought.
yes.
There we
Sign
go.
the
I told you,
fuck
Persona
up.
5. Persona 5.
These all look so fucking good.
Yo, I thought Last of Us was Last of Us 2. That's how good that shit looked.
God damn. Oh my god! I'm tripping. Wow.
Yo.
Why did that look so fucking good?
It looked amazing. It looked amazing.
And what?
You were... Wait, what did that say? Oh, I might have tricked. Oh.
It said PlayStation Plus collection available at launch. Download any of those games at your own leisure.
Bro.
You get the PlayStation Plus collection, you have all those, and you can download them for fucking free and go.
Bro. My only complaint with that is that the Persona 5 is not Persona
5 was not Royal. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
my only complaint with that.
Oh yeah. But oh my god, you could still plug and play Last of Us Remastered and shit. Like that's great. Wow.
Yo, I'm about to go ham on fucking God of War. Okay. Are we gonna talk about the console now? You just gonna tease us?
They're just gonna show its modem looking ass and move on.
Honestly.
That fucking Abalone Kaiba Corp type shit.
Man.
Yo. It looks like a decent fucking console though.
Oh yeah.
I'm just glad they finally decided to make it work upright.
I mean, it works both ways. You can have it upright or down.
I know, but the PS4.
Okay. I called it. Yahtzee. Bully for me. 500, 400.
Right.
Okay, we get it November 12th.
And then the rest of the world gets it November 19th.
Now,
I'm done. I'm fucking done.
bro,
I'm out.
I'm looking for that Devil May Cry special edition where I get to play as Virgil and stab myself and pull out V. What was that shit?
Fucking god damn it. This whole fucking thing is awesome.
Oh my god.
Everyone in the chat is rip Xbox.
Yeah. No. Listen, no disrespect to Xbox because I grew up on Xbox. That was the first console that I had. But
Same.
oh my god, like Xbox, you can't. What?
Their best launch title just got canceled.
Yeah,
delayed.
And you got delayed. Like what? You ain't got nothing.
It's a wrap.
You ain't got nothing.
You know
if
PS3 has no games. That's Xbox right now.
Dude,
Xbox has no games.
First off, PS3 had plenty of games.
But that's the meme.
Yeah, first off. Second of all, PlayStation 4 had no games. PlayStation 5 has no games. Bro, we out here. Listen, if the console war was a fucking real thing, PlayStation just won it.
Wow.
PlayStation just won it. And then the fact, Logan, did you hear about the thing about based on your achievements for the past whatever, right? Based on your achievements for that, you can be selected to pre-order the PS5.
What?
You can, based on your achievements in all of PlayStation history, if you go to their website, you type in your gamer tag, you can be selected based on your achievements to see for exclusive pre-order opportunity directly from PlayStation.
Fuck.
Now I signed up for it. I'm not gonna get it, but I signed up for it.
Well, I never played PlayStation on a gamer tag, so I'm never gonna get it either. But that's sick.
Yeah, I didn't even have the PlayStation 4. As Abby knows, I played fucking my PS4 games. I played fucking Catherine Fullbody on her console.
Death Stranding.
I played Death Stranding on her console, the PS4, because I didn't have money.
I still need to play Death Stranding.
Now, this is not to say the Xbox is out of the game. This is not to say the Xbox is out of the game because the Xbox is still cheaper. The Xbox is still cheaper, and if you want, go for it.
The problem is that Microsoft is out marketing themselves. They're putting all their games on PC too. Which
yeah. I don't have a reason to. All the games I want to play on Xbox that actually looked amazing, I could just play on the PC. The only thing that I could have said that I wanted to play that didn't also come out on PC was Fable, and I don't need to play Fable because I haven't played Fable before.
Like, I'm still gonna say my PC is gonna be my main source of gaming, but I have decided that I'm almost certainly buying a PlayStation.
Oh, I'm definitely buying it. If I gotta put that bitch on a credit card, I'm already a broke college kid or ex-college kid, but like, if I gotta put that bitch on a credit card, I will.
That shit looked amazing.
Oh my god, it looked so good. Golly. Okay, I think out of those, I think I'm most hyped for obviously Devil May Cry Special Edition.
Well, yeah.
Duh. I'm low. I like the Five Nights at Freddy's series, so I'm actually kind of hyped for Five Nights at Freddy's. I think
that Five Nights at Freddy's was the most surprising thing for me up on that list.
Yeah, I didn't expect that to be a fucking PlayStation exclusive.
I didn't expect it to be a console game.
I didn't expect it to be a console game or a PlayStation exclusive. First off, and then maybe Final Fantasy 16. Those might be my top games out of this.
I'm hype as fuck for Resident Evil, for DMC, for Final Fantasy.
Oh my god, bro! What about you, Abby? Out of those, what would you look forward to the most?
The ones that they showed.
Yeah, I know what they showed. Besides God of War, because God of War obviously, like, duh, everybody's gonna be on.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. See, like, a lot of those games did look really good to me, but most of the games I like aren't going to be the kind of games that they're going to show in big showcases like this. They're going to be like the indie games or the games that like don't appeal to the mass crowds kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So but like I said, out of what you saw, what are you interested in?
Honestly, the Final Fantasy looked really good.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I feel like if they're using the same kind of engine that they did for 15, which I mean it looks like they are, then I'm sure it's gonna do really well. So
Yeah, the only problem 15 had is that it wasn't finished, and I think it's
yeah,
because they
yep,
couldn't finish it.
Yeah, they
yep.
didn't have enough.
Yeah, they didn't have it. They couldn't finish it. So obviously, they know they took their mistakes. They took all that money they got from Final Fantasy VII Remake. That might be a finished game.
Oh, I wouldn't
See,
doubt
and
it.
if it was, I feel like it's gonna go so much better.
Yeah, for sure. All right, I think we're done here because we just gotta fucking geek
All right,
out
we're
about
done.
this. I
We're
think we're
done.
done here. All right,
Moving on.
so I'm on fucking. I almost did. You guys know the YouTuber Daystone Power?
What?
What?
This is an old YouTuber, or an OG YouTuber, I shouldn't say old. Uh, named Daystone Power.
Okay.
I watched this shit in like 2012. I almost just did his outro.
Oh, good job.
Some part of it was
Straight
like,
up rip it from someone else.
I am. First off, his outro doesn't have anything to do with what we're talking about. I was about to say I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter. First off, I am not on Facebook. I am on Twitter, but fuck Twitter. Obviously, most of you people are watching this on Twitch, so I'm on Twitch. I'm on YouTube. I have 2 YouTube channels. I have my main channel, which is me just editing everything made for entertainment values, and I have the archive channel, which is just raw stream footage. I'm on there. You guys want to plug anything?
I stream
Yeah.
nothing like this, but I stream.
She streams. If you follow me, you'll follow her because I host her shit. So you'll find her. Logan, anything you want to plug?
I'm just vibing. I'm here as a side guest on both
Logan's like,
accounts.
I'm just fucking here.
Yeah, that's my co-host gang shit.
I'm just a side guest on everything. So let's fucking go.
All right, I think we out here. Take
We out.
care. Subscribe, hit the like button. We out.
Yo, LV. Yo, 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 yo.